I have not had a lot of luck here in Washington. I've never had so many problems stealth camping anywhere ever.
For the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
I've been bothered more than I've been bothered anytime, any place I've ever been in. I've been here quite a while too, and I haven't done as good of a job rotating places as I normally do, so that's going to be part of it. But this morning I woke up with like, well, I didn't wake up, I didn't see it until I came back out of Walmart, but today I had a notice saying that they had basically a city ordinance issue, and that the city ordinance officer had actually posted the note on the windshield on the van and everything, saying that I was not allowed to overnight at the Walmart parking lot, which there's not a single sign, and I even asked permission this time just in case. So I don't know, it's kind of strange what's going on here in Washington. There's people that are actively, like just general people that live in the community, actively trying to work against RVers and van lifers. So I've never seen that before. Right now, if you see here, I'm heading over I'm not sure, I think this is the Columbia River. It might be the Colwitz River, but I'm heading over the river here. Oh, this is the Columbia. I'm heading over the river into Oregon for a quick trail. And I'm only, you know, like 30 minutes away, so I'm doing this before I go do a couple of hikes in the Mount St. Helens volcanic area. Ooh, that's a pretty view out there. Very nice view. Anyways, I'll check back in with you guys when I get to my hiking spot. And I got asked to leave a couple of other spots too in the last 3 weeks. I just never have had this go on, and I thought I'd talk to you about it. I mean, even when I was in California and everybody talked about how tough it was to stealth camp in California around San Francisco, it was never like it has been here. All right, guys, so now I'm here at where it said the trailhead is supposed to be. It doesn't seem to be a very well marked trail. I'm thinking that's probably it, but thought I'd come and walk along here and see if I'm right or not. If I hadn't had GPS, I totally would have passed it, and there's no cell signal out here, so it was a good thing I set that up first. I think this might be it. Yeah, this looks like it's the trail here. Let's go and see what Beaver Falls looks like. I can hear the waterfall now. There's a creek side down there. Let's go check her out. I looked from some of the pictures on the All Trails app that I use, that the waterfall, it almost looked like there was two of them, but I had a hard time telling. It could have just been like different times of year and less flow going on, you know. So I'm hoping there's two of them. Oh, it looks like we got some people barbecuing down there. At least they got a fire right down there. I'm thinking there's just the one waterfall actually, guys. And I think it's just a low flow time of year. Like maybe the flow's a lot heavier in springtime, and that's why the pictures look different. Because the creek looks really, really low too. Up, looks like there is two little waterfalls. So we got a tiny waterfall across the way right there. I bet you there's a lot more coming down from that in the springtime. But right now, late summer, getting close to fall here in late August, this is all we have right now. There's a real heavy flow on here when in some of the pictures, so I'm assuming that must have been spring. I'm gonna get around on the back side of the waterfall here and take some pictures before I found another little spot of the trail, so I came on up here Now I'm gonna go up to the top, see what the falls look from the very top here. Hopefully that's where the other waterfall is, maybe. It's kind of a hot day today. I almost went and did an 11-mile hike that was a peak to peak hike, and I kind of wussed out when I saw the heat, where the heat was going to be. So I'm going to try these two little trails today. Looks like somebody's been camping out here. I wonder if this is a national forest and you can have a backcountry permit. If so, this is a neat little place to camp. There's a stream up above the waterfall here. Let's hop our way across the other side of the creek here and see if I can get a photo down the fall. See what we got down over here. That's kind of a cool angle there, huh? Look at how heavily this rock is covered in moss. It's crazy. There's so much of it. I mean, this is legit just a rock face cliff, and there's all that moss on it. Almost looks like it's regular ground. To me, that's pretty cool. I got to get down the rest of this trail and head on out of here. I got another spot I like to get to before it gets too late, so I can do that one. That one's a little bit longer trail. All right, guys, so we're getting pretty close. I'm only 16 miles from the next trail, it looks like. Well, 18 miles from the next trail, it looks like. We're closing in here on Mount St. Helens. As you can see there, it lost its top. It used to be, way back before 1980, it was 4,000 feet taller. I missed out on getting to do my summit hike of Mount St. Helens up here because they shut down the permitting for that hike. I was totally bummed about that. Apparently it's a COVID thing. They're not issuing any more permits for that hike. Tomorrow there's a hard hike that I'm considering to do that looked really neat. It's an 11.6 mile hike. Tomorrow's my last day off before I start the new job, so woo. Look at that. Sorry for interrupting what I was saying, but that was a view and a half. That was such a view, I just had to kind of interject into the conversation here and show it to you. But so not tomorrow, but the next day I will be beginning the hole watch job again for the new company, and I'll be working, I think it's supposed to be 11 straight 12s. We have arrived on location. So we're here at the trailhead. This is Hummocks Trail, and it's a short one. It's only about 2.5 miles, and it'll be a nice little short hike to go along with the Beaver Falls one that we did today. I really wish I could do the peak hike on this. Oh, it looks like this is a birding trail for the Audubon Society here in Washington. That's pretty cool. So like I was saying, this is Hummocks Trail. It's number 229. It's a 2.5 mile loop, and I guess there's a half-mile boundary trail. So I'll have to check that out. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.